Okay, so now we have installed our you can say R. So let us now install R Studio. So you can say it is a bit different, you can say, than R in terms of coding. Most of users today are using R Studio to code, not because like R is a base actually. So it is like let us see how we can install R Studio. So let us just open Google, and here we are going to, you can say, you're going to type R Studio, download. So like once we get this first link, as we can see, you can say R Studio. So this is R Studio desktop, and the second link, you can say, it is similar links. Actually both the links are pretty same, from the same you can say company. So we'll just select on this R Studio desktop, and we'll see it will take us accept these settings. So it will take us to the website like where R Studio, it will have all the information related to the R Studio. You can see here we'll have two options, install R and install R Studio. We have already installed R. Now we are going to install R Studio over here. So here, as we can see, it needs 314.17 MB. That's a minimum requirement. And the version which we are going to install, it is mentioned over here, and the release which is based out of it is here. So here what we can do is we can select this download R desktop for Windows. We'll select this. You can see our download is already started. There are different you can say links of different versions, different OS. So Mac OS we have a different link, Ubuntu we have a different link. It depends on what version of OS you are using over here in this case. So let us see, like our, you can say, installation is already in progress. It is already started. You can see the right top, you can see it is already started. So let it install. It will take few minutes to install it. Till then, let us just try to explore this. So we have more resources, like we have user guide also, release notes also, different older versions also we have, and we have R Studio Desktop Pro. So if you see this R Studio Desktop Pro, so this is a licensed version, so it will have few more features than normal R Studio. So the difference is like there is no much major difference, but you can say for our course, studying and understanding R, you can say R programming, I think this free version is fine. We can go with the normal version. So that is, we are good with this version. So it is still install, you can say, downloading. One download is in progress, it is showing. We need to wait for a few minutes. Let's see. Yep, I think the download is now complete. Now once the download is complete, we have to go to our downloads folder, and we can check. This is our Studio which is installed, okay, you can say, which is downloaded in the downloads folder. We can double click this setup file, select yes. It will just pop up the welcome window over here. We'll select next. Now this is the default destination file, destination location it is selecting. So this is a C program files R Studio. So if you have some other defined location, you can try to select it, change it from here, browse option over here. The space required for this installation is 1.3 GB, you can say, and space available is 29 GB on my hard disk. So I'll just select install. So it is just installation is in progress. If I want to see the details, it will show me the details of what are different packages, what are different files which is in progress, you can say. It will take few minutes. It is just trying to build all the different kind of folders, different paths over here. Now it is extracting all the required files which is required for this RStudio, and it is trying to install it in the specified location. Basically, it is extracting all the different files. Once the setup is done, you can say we'll just finish it. So right now you can say RStudio is being installed on your system. Now we can just go to our desktop, can minimize the screens, and we can just go to a desktop over here, and we can look for RStudio. So you can see RStudio is being set up and added in this, I can say, in our programs. First thing is what we can do is we can just open this RStudio. This is the latest version what we have installed machine. So this is basically, this is our first you can say view of our RStudio. As what I'll do is I'll just pin this RStudio to my, I can say, taskbar, and everyone will be able to see there are right now 3 different screens. There is a console, there is an environment, history, connection window, and there is a files, plots, packages, help viewer, presentation tabs basically. So there's 3 I can say separate or different views right now we are having over here. Now let us just try to see, like, if you want to open the script file where you can write the scripts. So you can, on the left hand side, as you can see, there's a plus sign on the left hand side top. We'll just go to this place and we'll select the R script. So now here, as you can see right now, this screen is divided into 4 different parts. The first one is where we are going to write the script, and the second one is where we can get the output, or we can say it is also known as console. Third one is, you can see, where we can see all the environment variables and the files and everything, plots, packages will be visible on the right bottom, you can see. So how now I can say RStudio, we have set all the windows working over here. Now let us try to see how we can check whether our, you can say, our RStudio is working or not. So the best thing is to check this RStudio is working or not. So for example, if I go to this my console, this is my console, I can just write I can say 2 plus 6, for example. If I'm going to write 2 plus 6, it is giving me 8. It is giving me output as an 8. You can say that I have that the output result in the console window itself. You can say I don't have to navigate anywhere else actually right now. Right now there is no variable set, so it is blank on the right hand side. Similarly, if I want to check something, you can say writing on the script location, the top part, you can say. So I'll just go to this place and I'll write 20 plus 1 example. And for example, I want to write 22 plus 10, for example. So the two scripts I'm writing, I can say. So I'm having 2 scripts written. I can have multiple scripts written over here in this place. So how can I run this now? How I can can say run this both the commands over here. So simply I'll just select this 2, you can say, scripts from here. So this is how you can say I can run multiple you can say commands. How I can run multiple commands in one go. So if this is way, if you are running a command where we have 10, 15, 20, or like line of codes have more in that case, and if you're writing that code, writing that script actually, and if you want to run multiple codes at the same time, so basically what we have to do is you can just select over here. As you can see, I can select the script and we have a run option over here. So run the current selection or selected, or we have a shortcut of Control Enter. So I'll just select over here. So you can see both the code is run. You can see 20 plus 1, it is giving 21, 2 plus 10, it is giving me 12. So that is how, and we can have a shortcut of selecting these things, and I can also select Control Enter. You can say that's a shortcut. So these are, you can say, 2 different ways to run the program. You can say either we can select one by one statement and I can run it, or I can select multiple statements and I can run it. So this is the way how we can verify and validate whether our RStudio is, I can say, installed successfully and it is working fine. And similarly, like we can test with writing the simple calculations. We can write it down and we can see whether we are able to execute this simple scripts, I guess, simple statements, and we are getting the output. So we have successfully installed and verified RStudio on our machine. Thank you, everyone.